Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's William Pittendrake, and today I thought I'd talk about what I've been doing to bring my horses back into work. They've had a 7-week holiday due to the pandemic that's going on at the moment, but I've decided I need to get them back in work now. The competition horses, they need to continue training, so they're back in work. So the first week when I brought them back into work, it was still recommended that you stuck to your own premises. So usually what I'd be doing is hacking them on the roads for a few weeks, just to get them, used to having me on their back again. Getting their muscles and their legs, used to being back in work. Because like us, they can become quite stiff if you overdo it quickly. So I like to take it nice and slow. But obviously, because it was recommended you stuck to your own premises, I couldn't hack out. So what I did is I just did some gentle lunging with them and some long reining. So I like to lunge with 2 reins. That way I can incorporate long reining as well, and it just makes it a bit more interesting for your horse and a bit easier on their legs rather than going on a constant circle. So as you can see, Diana's ready to be lunged. She's got some loose side reins on. Really, she doesn't need tight side reins because the 2 long reins that I use, that really emulates my rein when I'm riding. So these are here just to help keep her straight and keep her concentrating on the job in hand. I never lunge for more than 20 minutes. To begin with, I always start off in walk, and I let them walk for about a minute or so just to let them stretch and get their muscles warmed up before we start harder work. After Diana's been trotting on one rein for 3 minutes or so, I will bring her back to walk and begin long reining her. This is a good time to let her have a breather, and I use these 3 cones because it's great to get them supple, really helps get them bending, and it's also the first introduction to lateral work. So I will then repeat the same on the other rein, and then I like to lunge them twice on both reins. So that means that they'll get 3 breaks with long reining, and then, like I say, lunging twice on both reins, which is about 5 minutes each time. So we are out hacking. I am on Silver Lock, also known as Scully. Hacking is a really big part of my horse's fitness regime. They hack about 4 times a week. I try and get them out as much as possible. They probably hack for no less than an hour a day. Usually it can be 2 hours, sometimes even 3 hours if I get a bit carried away. But yeah, it's a big part. Last week was their 2nd week back in work, and we were given the all clear to start hacking. So of course straight away I was back out on the roads, getting them out, letting them see things. It's brilliant really, because they don't get bored. It gives them a lot to look at. It just gets them used to so many different things. I don't have the privilege of many bridle paths, so I have to stick to the roads. So they see all sorts of traffic, motorbikes, cars, bikes, lorries, farm machinery. So when they go to a show, that they're all used to it, you see. Like big county shows, when you've got the motorbikes and whatnot, they're not bothered at all because, well, they're used to it on a daily basis, really. So although there aren't many bridle paths around here, I'm very, very fortunate that the local farmer allows me in these fields. So when the horses are fitter, I usually take them in here and then they'll canter up here, you can see, all the way up, and then they go all the way up this field, all the way to the very top. So you go through about 4 fields, and it's about a mile long, quite a steep gradient actually, so that's how I keep them really fit in the summer. It's brilliant. I mean, they go at quite a forward pace. I don't just lollop along, they're really working. And when they are a little fitter, so like I say, we're only on week 3 at the moment, probably in about 4 weeks I'll bring them in here and I'll show you what I do. So around here, we aren't happy hackers. As much as it's fun and relaxing, our horses still have to work. When we see a hill, we trot up it. We think it's a brilliant, brilliant way to keep our horses fit. It gets their back end strong, their second thigh built up, and that's what we need in the horse workers when they're jumping. They've got to have that power behind. So for us, we are a strong believer in hill work. So we're on week 3 of bringing the horses back into work, and like I say, they really don't seem to have lost that much fitness. They're pulling me along, really keen and eager, so I'm going to now start trotting them a little on the road, probably not as much as I normally would. So if like I said, I'd see a hill and trot up it, at the moment I'd probably walk up half of it and then trot up the second half. Or if it's a particularly steep hill, I'll just walk up it. But this one's not so steep, so we'll get cracking. And do excuse the wind, we live on a hill. It's a new day, it's really, really warm. That warm, I've even got my earmuffs off. So I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing to school my horses at the moment. So they're only on week 3 of their coming back into work. So they're only walking and trotting, a little bit of canter, but not a lot. And they're being schooled for 30 minutes a day. And I'll be building that up to 45 minutes a day. My horses get schooled about twice a week. I always start in walk on a long rein because just like when I'm lunging, I like them to stretch and warm up gradually. as the horses have just started schooling again, my main focus here is just to get them working forwards from behind, so I like to use lots of transitions to help encourage this. So that's Scully's schooling session done for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe and like, and 2 seconds. See you all soon. Wait.